Hello and welcome to the TigrePup channel. In this video, I'll be testing this vendor wig and showing you how I created this periwinkle and gray hair color. If this interests you, then please keep watching. Okay, so here is the wig that I purchased in the 613. It's different because I got like a full frontal. I'm not sure what I was thinking, especially when I intend on selling 5x5 closure wigs, but let's go with it. Okay, so the first thing I did is I gave her a haircut because the hair was so thin. I just decided to give it a blunt cut because that's basically what everyone's doing. And I'm going in, as you can see, with my T28 and T14. And you use the volume 20 on dampened hair and you apply it throughout. So right here I'm just showing you the process I used. Right here I'm trying to separate the frontal portion from the actual wig because I'm going to comb the toner in as opposed to just slapping it on and staining my lace. So that's what I was attempting to do here. And eventually I'm going to work my way throughout the entire head, so you just can watch the process that I'm showing you here. Okay, so here is what the hair is looking like before I toned it. And up next, I'm going to show you what it looks like after, which is probably the worst thing I could have done because it totally ruined the wig, because now it's shedding like crazy, no matter how short I cut it. So that was a really bad idea. Okay, so right here, I'm just showing you the two colors I use, which is Adore Periwinkle and Platinum. And I'm going to apply this to damp hair. However, I did use conditioner to dilute it because I didn't want the hair color to come out too dark, because I saw a couple of videos on YouTube where the people had put it in their hair and it came out a lot darker than I would have liked. Okay, so this is an example of what color I was hoping for. It's like a light violet color. This would have been nice, but a little lighter. Now this is certainly something I did not want, as you can see here. Okay, so right here I'm just showing you the process. The color has been diluted, but this is a pastel type of color, periwinkle and gray. So I mean, I really didn't need to dilute it very much, which you're going to see in this video what this turns out to look like. And not to mention the hair is pretty fried since I used a toner, even though when you use a volume 20 on damp hair, I mean, it becomes like a volume 10, so it's like deposit only, I was thinking. But this particular hair, it just couldn't handle it. As you can see, I'm working the color through and it's just shedding and shedding. I tell you, there was so much shedded hair. It was like, I don't even know how much is left, or gonna be left on the wig if I keep combing it or brushing it. So I just feel like I just wasted my time. So this is the first round of semi-permanent hair color. And you're gonna see I did this like 3 times because I just wasn't happy with the results. So I'm just working that color through. I did use the toner because I wanted it to be, you know, the color that I wanted it to be, and I wanted to neutralize all the warmth so I wouldn't have any have any trouble getting the shade that I want. What you can see me doing here is I'm separating the cap tracks from the lace front, because I'm going to comb the lace front through. I'm going to comb the color through the lace portion of the wig, and right here it doesn't matter because it's going to touch the cap. I don't really care about that because nobody's going to see the cap. They're only going to see the lace portion, like if it's stained or whatnot. So that's what you see me doing here. I'm applying it throughout the entire head. Like I said, this color has been mixed with conditioner, and you're going to see what the results look like after that. So just keep watching. Okay, so right here is a reminder what the hair looked like after I toned it. And then I'm going to show you the picture when of the video once I used the semi-permanent hair color. As you can see, it's very patchy. You got gray hair, violet there. I mean, it's just all over the place. It's like a dingy mop to me. I don't know. Okay, so here is the second round. I just sped it up a bit because I didn't want this video to come out too long. And this time I'm using, I'm not exactly sure what I'm using here. I'm using more of the color and less of the the semi-permanent. Yeah, so I'm just working that color through to try to make it more evenly toned. And as you can see, more and more hair is still coming out. So I was a little disappointed with that because I spent like, you know, over $100 to get this wig to test, and I ruined it by using a toner, which I would have never thought that would have done something like that. I should have done a strand test, but you know, you live and you learn. So as you can see, this color is a lot more pigmented, or it's the solution that I'm using is a lot more pigmented than the previous one. And so I'm thinking, well, maybe the results will come out a little bit better. I'm still using a little bit of a semi-permanent, conditioner, if I'm not mistaken, because I'm still hoping that it won't come out too dark or too, that's what I was hoping. But yeah, this is the second round, and I'm going to show you the results after this. As you can see, I'm combing the semi-permanent hair color. Again, the mixture is half Periwinkle and half platinum, I believe it was. And I did mix a little bit of conditioner with this one, but not as much as the first time, thinking I'm going to get better results. But yeah, so that's what you see me doing here. Just a reminder, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Okay, so here's reminding what it looked like before my first semi-permanent application, patchy, and I intended on correcting that. Okay, and here is the second coloring. It's a lot better, but I believe it could be a lot better than this. As you can see, I have a lot more titanium than I do the Periwinkle this time. So I don't know what's going on with that, but we're going to try this again. Okay, so right here I'm doing the hair color again in the back, in the nape area where the hair is at the bottom and the top hair drapes over it that covers it. I just used the straight up Periwinkle right here. I'm just putting it all over. Actually, this is a little bit above the nape, as you can see on the mannequin head. But yeah, I'm gonna go and do that, and then I'm gonna start doing the roots of the back of the head where the crown and stuff is at, the section above this, if that makes any sense. And I'm going to just leave the front out because I wanted to add dimension to the hair. So as you can see here, I'm applying it to the root, and I'm gently going to comb that through because I just want to saturate the root and let the ends kind of like get the leftover remains of the color, so it can have like a blended effect, if that makes any sense. I mean, you can see what I'm doing here. Again, I separated the tracks in the back where the cap is from the lace that's in the front. So I'm still keeping that same MO because I don't want to stain my lace. So yeah, that's what you see me doing here. Up next, I'm going to apply the color to the root of the hair that's on the lace, and I'm going to gently comb that through because I want everything to match. I got the roots in the back, well, in the middle, on the top and the sides, the roots, and a little bit longer. I pulled the color a little bit longer down the hair length in the middle, and then all the way in the back, and then that very front section I'm just going to leave that out Because what I intend on doing is when I get to the shampoo bowl, I'm actually not going to shampoo the hair. What I'm going to do is wet it and massage it through so that it will stain that portion in the front. So you get a light tint of that, so it can have, like, you know, dimension, where it's not all just one monotone, boring color, you know. So that's what my intention was here. As you can see, I'm trying to demonstrate that for you. And then this time, I'm going to stick underneath the dryer, like the directions tell you to do. I believe, I don't know if it was 20 or 30 minutes, something like that. So I left it in there for 20 or 30 minutes to make sure that color penetrates this time, because I wasted so much time. This is my third attempt at trying to get the color correct. So I guess you live and learn, you know what I'm saying? So I just had this one bottle left, and I believe I just used the Periwinkle because I feel like I had enough gray going on as it was. So yeah, that's what you see me doing here. Okay, so right here I'm just showing you what it looks like before I stick underneath the dryer. And here is me massaging the hair color through. I'm wetting it, and I'm trying to rub that color on that very front portion that I left out in the previous clip that you just saw. Okay, so right here I'm just showing you what the end product looked like. I was trying to do a makeup eyeshadow look or whatever. Anyway, I was trying to tie it all together. I wasn't at home during this process, so I don't have my whole outfit on, but just kind of showing you what the hair color looks at finally at the very end. And it's kind of giving me I want to say Shrek 2, the fairy godmother. I remember seeing 1 and 2, but I didn't even know until I researched this. They have like 5 different episodes. But anyway, this is what the hair color looks like, or reminds me of. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thanks. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.